Hello students, today I'll be presenting a video for BBA students. Subject Business Environment for the first semester. Title of the paper Macro Factor Global Environment. So I'll be discussing today what is globalization and how it affects the business. Globalization is a process of development of world into a single integrated economic unit. Globalization of Indian economy started in 1991, that is your LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization, all started in 1991. The aim of this economic reform was import liberalization, export promotion and rationalization of tariff structure, that is validation of tariff structure. Now, when we can say that an economy is globalized, when there is a boundaryless world, we can truly say that a globalized economy implies boundaryless world. There should be no boundaries. Okay, then we can say that it is a globalized economy. Let us see the difference between international company and transnational company. So international companies are nothing but the importers and exporters. They have no investment outside their home countries. So all the importers and exporters who are exporting the product or importing the product are called as international companies. But transnational companies are commercial enterprise that operates in substantial facilities. Okay, does business in more than one country and does not consider any particular country as its home nation. So one of the significant advantages of transnational companies is that they are able to maintain a greater degree of responsiveness to the local market where they maintain facilities. So it is nothing but going global, serving local. So when you go global, you serve the locals there. That is the main idea of transnational companies. Now let us see the effects of globalization, global market, cross-cultural exchange, foreign trade, competition, foreign investment, advanced technology, legal effect and employment generation. Global market is nothing but you are erasing the differences between the domestic market and foreign market, and you can also source factors of productions are obtained from the best source anywhere in the world, so that your production would be at a cheaper rate. Cross-cultural exchange. A businessman shall understand cross-cultural issues that is present in the global market and must pitch the products and services accordingly. If you see this, these are nothing but Barbie dolls. They are customized to represent various culture, and this is the most collectible doll in the world, Indian doll, who is called as trendsetter. So this is a Barbie doll. So Barbie doll in Indian sarees and Indian attire, and these are dolls in Muslim attire. Now why I showed these dolls is, in international market or global market, you have to understand the needs of the people and accordingly you have to pitch the product. Now in America, Barbie doll is having a boyfriend doll called as Ken, but that is not acceptable in Islam countries. Having a boyfriend is not acceptable. So they have a doll. Okay, they in Iran. Okay, there is a doll called as Sarah who has a brother Dara. Now let us move on to the next slide, that is foreign trade. Government can impose trade barriers to increase or decrease foreign trade. So in order to protect the home industries, they may take some restrictive measures or promotive measures. Competition. Several top Indian companies have been able to benefit from the increased competition by adapting new technology and new methods of production. So it has benefited some of the companies, top companies, However, small companies have eroded because of this globalization. Foreign investment, so that is the inflow and outflow of foreign capital will take place because of global and globalization or global environment. Okay, so investment will flow into the country in the form of FDI, that is foreign direct investment, portfolio investment. Okay, these are all have created a route for funds to flow in and out of domestic countries. Advanced technology, rapid improvement in technology has been one major factor that has stimulated the globalization process. For instance, the past 50 years have seen several improvements in transportation technology. This has made much faster delivery of goods across longer distance possible at lower cost. Legal effect. The businessman shall take into consideration the international law while operating in different countries. Employment generation. So, due to globalization, the world is turned into a global village. Businessmen not only produce for the domestic market but also will serve the global market. Moreover, MNCs have created greater opportunities to the people. To conclude, we can say that globalization is the rise in economic interdependencies in the world. It is an ongoing process of increasing openness of world market and amalgamation of society and cultures. Thank you.